Welcome to our channel. Today we are taking a look at Conan Christopher O'Brien. He's an American television host, comedian, writer, and producer. He is best known for having hosted late night talk shows for almost 28 years. That's a long time. He obviously likes to talk.
It's almost as long as it's taken us to type him.
So he's probably the one we've mentioned the most and haven't had an official video. Oh,
Yeah.
Conan, ENFP. Oh, Conan, ENFP. Compare him to Conan, who's an ENFP.
Yes. Yeah.
It's about time. Sorry, Conan. You shall have your day in the sun.
Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, stop. It's like they're one of the types that make you laugh before they even open their mouth. I mean, I'm already here giggling, and the whole audience is just eating it up. He hasn't even said a word yet.
There's something about FI. We've spoken about this.
Yes.
And it's like the sort of... Well, I think it's a combination of two things. Because every FI type can be like this.
Mm-hmm.
This sort of like goofy, crazy... I think people would probably say I'm an ENFP sometimes. Because they would be surprised.
Yes, you are definitely weird in private, I should say.
Yes. Yeah, there's something about FI. Like, one, the ability to not really take itself so seriously as much.
Yeah.
There's not so much insecurity there about looking like a goof. Right. And then the other thing is, I think we kind of crack ourselves up a bit. Most of our humour is kind of like 60-40 for ourselves rather than any sort of audience.
Yes.
And I mean, look at Conan. This is as much about him having fun and giggling to himself, thinking, oh, did I really just do that? That's so funny. Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us here today and for accepting our invitation. I understand it was a very tough decision to make.
Yes. There was some controversy before I came to your fine school, came to this wonderful place.
Drama.
Oxford, as I think you call it. I received a lovely invitation to come here to these hallowed halls and speak to all of you, and I agreed and said I'm coming. Then about 2 days later, I got the following email, and I hope it's okay to share it with you right now. Is that okay? May I share an email with you? Wow, you're a fun crowd. It's from another college, a college known as Cambridge. This is the email that went right to my people 2 days after I accepted your kind invitation. I'm also aware that Conan's currently scheduled to visit Oxford for a similar event. It would be incredible if we could also feature in Conan's busy calendar. The Cambridge Union is older than the Oxford Union by 8 years. We are of the opinion that students here at Cambridge are, this is all word for word, are more engaged, attentive, and more prone to asking insightful questions as compared to their Oxford peers, and would love the chance
All right,
to prove
you ready
this.
to stop again?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They can be loud, as you know. I have an ENFP nephew, and he's loud. When he gets going, he's loud. He doesn't even realize it, Like, I mean, one time when he was really young, he was wanted to read a book to me. So he climbed up on my lap, you know the story. And he started reading it, and I was into it with him, and he got so excited, and he just like loses control. He just lost control. He's like yelling, to his mother, Aunt, my name, she loves this story too. And he was so loud. He just like, he has no idea. He would always embarrass my brother because when we would go places, he would just be like singing at the top of his lungs out in the hotel lobby or something or wherever we were. It just didn't care, just loud and over the top. And when I see him acting like this, it's just, you can still see the child in him, which never really goes away, I don't think.
No.
So yeah, they just have this like childlike quality about them. We just said this with the ESFP male as well. They kind of have a similarity going on here where they're very childlike, but it
ESFJ.
manifests, yeah,
you mean?
ESFJ. Yeah. And ENFP, but it just manifests itself through different functions. And it does have a different feel to it.
Yes, it's a different flavour, really.
Uh-huh.
They
I think
they
with
just don't have the
ESFJ,
same weirdness, the
no,
randomness.
right. ESFJ, it's more of an eagerness, I think. It comes from more of just being very eager. I don't know, I
Yeah.
guess like a puppy dog sort of
Mhm.
thing. But then I wouldn't say Conan. It doesn't come from a place of eagerness. It's not the same.
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't, does it? It's,
No.
I don't know. Where does it come from?
I don't know. It's hard for me to, again, we always have this problem with any dominance is trying to like put things into words because they're just so out there. It's always
Yes, I
hard
don't
to
know.
like,
It's like an expression thing, I think. Who knows? It's one of the world's mysteries.
all right,
We'll
should we
think
keep going?
about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Go.
I just want you to know I got that email and I just immediately thought, who writes crap like this?
I knew it. I knew he was gonna do it.
Okay, pause.
Okay.
It's so funny. I mean, for people that don't know, Oxford and Cambridge are like the two big schools
Rivals.
in England.
Yeah.
I think they're like one of the oldest. And they're definitely the two most prestigious schools. So yeah, they're real rivals. And you just know he's gone, oh yeah, that's great material.
And he probably went and did the interview at Cambridge and said the same thing
He might have, yeah.
in reverse.
But he would have come up with a
Different spin.
plan, like,
Of course.
yes, he would have said, after they turned the cameras off, they were saying this.
Yeah.
It's just funny, like he's almost like empathized with the institutions, right?
Mhm.
And then he's found his point of entry. He thought, oh yeah, that would be really awkward. I can bring that up and cause a little drama. And it's that FI.
Yes, the FI drama.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm going tomorrow. That was so rude of them, I thought. You were very nice to invite me, and you invited me first. I mean that. I didn't say that just because I'm here and I want to suck up to you people.
Well, we never say that to people we're trying to get from Cambridge, that we're a better crowd.
That's because you're secure. You know? You guys know
All right,
you're the
let's
best, and you don't have to tell anybody you're the
Let's
best.
stop. We talk about ENFJ, how they work the crowd, but I mean, he's doing it for, like you said, his pure pleasure. I mean, he
Yeah.
knows He's here to entertain. It's just, he's not here. Yeah, it's funny because ENFJs do this too, I think. It's kind of about them a bit, but it's just in a different way. You know, he knew when he came here this he was just going to put on a show. That's what he wanted to do.
Yes, I'm sure he planned it well.
Yeah, uh-huh.
I don't know, there's a lot of relatability here for me. I don't know, like it's the drama, you know, like the way he was just like, "Oh, we know that's better."
Yeah.
This is stuff like I relate to a lot. It's like a trolling, you know?
Right. And it's interesting. And of course, we can't speak too much. I know if I even open this can of worms, you're going to want to talk for an hour about it. But you have said before that you pre-plan things as well.
Mm.
And I wonder if this is something that maybe FI intuitive people have in common.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Because you said before you will set people up for jokes.
Yeah.
Because you've planned it out ahead of time.
Yeah, so I can't say to someone,
Right.
like, I can be a very good actor when I want to be. And it's usually for my own comedic enjoyment.
Yes.
If I actually did anything meaningful in my life, then I could be good at something, but I only tend to do it for selfish reasons. like a good joke.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
like
you
you could go up to someone and be like very serious. Like they'd never know that you were setting them up to fall.
Yes.
And then they'd say something and then boom, incriminated, and then that's when you wreck them with a joke.
Yes. And I think FI tends to do this. And I think they love FE as their targets because we're so easily led.
I don't know,
Yeah.
everyone's a target for me.
I know, but the FE is particularly fun, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Should we watch any more?
Yes, let's do a little bit more.
Okay, just a bit.
Go.
He's just so over the top. Oh my goodness.
There's something dreadfully wrong and insecure about those Cambridge people. They frighten me. And I will not go there unless I'm paid. I don't know why I'm shouting. I have a microphone, but there's something about this hall and this institution that makes me want to say, I demand freedom, and freedom we shall have it!
All right, let's stop.
Let's end it there.
Yes, I'm done.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell.
Remember, each video is not a comprehensive analysis. If you want to know more about a specific psychological type, check out the playlists where we have unique takes for each person.
Here are some suggested playlists for you to watch and other relevant videos.